Not all numbers are born for the balance sheet. Some are born to bring a smile. Some usher the future. Some make you stand tall. Some numbers light a fire and fulfill wishes. Some spoil you silly. Some echo joyful shrieks. Some numbers have smiles written all over them. Some make the planet happy. Some make the planet healthy. Some numbers rise against all odds. Some are made for dreams. Not all numbers are born for the balance sheet. As we spread our wings globally, we at Mahindra believe that the numbers we are most proud of are the number of lives we have touched. Mahindra, together we rise.
India's economic architects, together on one powerful stage. From Nitin Gadkari to Arvind Panagaria and Montek Singh Ahluwalia. Visionaries who are shaping India's future. All debating the Viksit Bharat roadmap, where legacy meets leadership. Here, the real policy playbook, finance, roads, reforms. Disinvestment, nothing is off the table. The inside views, uncensored. Only at Adani Business Today, India at 100, 8th August 2025, Shangri-La Eros, New Delhi.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A fresh start on Monday, and the Lal Street is buzzing with gains, maybe some sort of consolidation after 5 weeks of continuous and relentless selling, in which the Nifty has shaved off about 1,000 points from its most recent peak, which was 25,600. So, for the record, Nifty at the moment at 24,722. This is almost at its day's high, 155 points up. The day's low today was 24,550, and from then on, you've seen a nice 170, 180 point recovery on the index. If we look at the weekly chart, you'll see how sustained selling pressure has pushed the Nifty to a 21-week moving average. The thick red line that you see is the average of 21 weeks, and this is where the Nifty has now started to consolidate. For the last 5 weeks, we've seen a lot of negativity in the market, which includes less than expected, actually very tepid sort of a performance coming in from corporate India for first quarter earnings. That was a very big negative for the market. The second is the absence of a Indo-US trade deal all of June, all of July. There was this buzz that you might see a trade deal sooner or later. Remember, 9th of July was when the deal was to be announced. It kept on getting delayed, and somewhere towards the last part of July, it was made public that there's no deal happening. In fact, US President Trump placed 25% tariffs on Indian merchandise exports to the US, and of course some unknown penalties for importing oil from both Russia and Iran. That soured sentiment. And third and foremost is of course the ongoing battle between regulator SEBI and quant fund Jane Street. That hit volumes on the options market. So all three put together just destroyed sentiment on the Lal Street, and we've seen insistent selling pressure for the last 5 weeks or so. Smart traders, investors have booked profit all through July, and the state of play on the long side is very difficult. Monday today was a situation where you are bouncing off from the 21 week moving average, plus you've seen sustained selling pressure over the last so many trading sessions, the Nifty losing about 4.5%, and that's why you see this bounce. Whether it's a dead cat bounce or this will get better, only time will tell. But for the moment, when you look at the Nifty metals index, this is the top performer, 2.4% higher today, and that's because the parliament in its ongoing monsoon session will discuss the Mines and Minerals Act, and a lot of companies in the metal space. Look at Sarda Energy. This is amongst the top gainers as far as volume is concerned, 17% higher, 516. GMDC, this is the government of Gujarat PSU, adding about 31 rupees to its tally of 413. It was up at 425 in early morning trade. Very strong swing trade in the making. You also have stocks like NLC India. This is the lignite miner. You have Steel Authority of India. All these stocks in top shape since morning. Some of them have retraced their earlier highs, and of course they show a smart bounce after 3, 4, 5 days of successive selling pressure. If you see the long term chart of GMDC, there was 6 days of continuous selling all of last week. From a high of 458, the stock had gone down all the way to 390, 393, and early morning today there was a sharp burst that saw a very nice move coming into the counter. So that's how it is at the moment. 412, 413, intraday high of 425, and in the previous week it had hit a 9-10 month high of 458. So that's the reversal that's happening in the markets. Apart from that, you have companies such as NetWeb Technologies. This is the third day of very smart gains, about 7.5% higher. Remember last week NetWeb had declared 100% rise in profit and 100% rise in first quarter sales. You've seen a very sharp move coming into NetWeb. Also a swing trade, MCX. This is 5% higher today at about 8,004. This is a counter that had fallen substantially from 9,100 rupees all the way down to about 7,800 rupees, and today you see a very nice bounce back, again a swing trade in the making. Not much happening in the most index heavyweight counters. HDFC Bank, flat as flat can be, 1% lower. In fact, if you look at the Nifty, you have 3 index heavyweights in top shape. Reliance up 1.5% at 1415. You have Infosys almost up about 0.7%, 1480, and of course there is really no stopping the gains that are coming into Coal India, another minor, 3.7% higher, 374, about 0.5% higher. So these gains are there. As far as the other top performers today are concerned, you have Endurance Technologies. This is an auto ancillary. This has gained about 6.8% at 26.45. Remember, auto ancillaries are having a whale of a time. Over the last 2 odd weeks, we've seen smart gains coming into Gabriel India because the company absorbed an unlisted subsidiary, thereby increasing its profit and sales. You've got a strong move coming into Banco India and many other auto ancillaries. They are doing fantastic at this point of time. You have logistics firm Delivery up 6.5% at 456. This is both a volume as well as price uptick, and of course a very strong gain coming into Capri Global. This is CGCL. This is a small mid cap, actually a small cap NBFC lender, 9% higher today, 191.2. This is a 6-month high for the counter, and of course there's no stopping counters such as Sumitomo Chemicals 7.5% higher, Muthoot Finance 2.5% higher. These are all stocks that have burst up in volume. And in terms of index performance, nothing stopping the Nifty Metals Index, the Realty Index and the Auto Index. One interesting statistic I would like to put forth is the advanced decline ratio, ladies and gentlemen. After many days, you've seen some sort of positivity coming back on Dalal Street. This is 1500 is to 1000. So an easy 3 is to 2. For every 2 shares that are down, 3 are up. So there is mild positivity on Dalal Street. Whether this is a dead cat bounce, only time will tell. But for the moment, the Nifty Midcap 100 Index is up 1.2%. The Nifty Small Cap Index is up about 1.1%. And you have a strong move coming into the Nifty as well. One was hoping that on Friday or last week you would get a close above 25,000, but that was not to be. So July was a very painful month. The index lost about 3.5% on the Nifty, but that was after 4 successive monthly gains. So the market took back about 1,000 points. Yes, I think this is the most sensible sheet that we can show you. 1 month the Nifty slipped 3.5%. But over the last 4 months, 5 months actually, starting from March, the Nifty is up 17-18%. So of that, 3.5% has been taken back by the market. And this is a situation which is across the board. You have profit booking happening on Dow Jones Index, on NASDAQ for various reasons as far as jobs data is concerned. That is something that the markets are now feeding in. But overall, you have almost a similar performance on the Nifty, year to date 4%, and Dow Jones year to date 3.5%, S&P 500 up 6%, NASDAQ up 7%. So that's the situation, ladies and gentlemen, at the moment. Low volumes, unless it's an event led or an earnings led move, both on the positive and negative side. There aren't any volumes in the market. People are just waiting for a sense of direction that might come from the government to boost domestic consumption because of the hit that exports are likely to take because of this tariff war. So you need to boost local production, local consumption, local GDP to offset a fall in potential decrease in exports to the US. So that's the state of play at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Really no interest in the market. Let me just take this occasion to mark record highs. Let me just see if I can mark some few stocks. Yes, it's TVS Motors, 76 rupees higher, 29.34. Sales for the month of July were fairly okay. You have a strong move coming into eClerx. This is a mid-cap IT company, 5.9% higher. New fresh orbit above 4,000. So this is something that needs to be checked. And of course, we've marked JK Cement many times. And who can forget HDFC AMC, 5,689, 74 rupees higher in new orbit. We'll draw to a close now, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for the last half an hour of the market, which Sakshi will take forward. Thank you.
Not all numbers are born for the balance sheet. Some are born to bring a smile. Some usher the future. Some make you stand tall. Some numbers light a fire and fulfill wishes. Some spoil you silly. Some echo joyful shrieks. Some numbers have smiles written all over them. Some make the planet happy. Some make the planet healthy. Some numbers rise against all odds. Some are made for dreams. Not all numbers are born for the balance sheet. As we spread our wings globally, we at Mahindra believe that the numbers we are most proud of are the number of lives we have touched. Mahindra, together we rise.
India's economic architects, together on one powerful stage. From Nitin Gadkari to Arvind Panagaria and Montek Singh Ahluwalia, visionaries who are shaping India's future. All debating the Viksit Bharat roadmap, where legacy meets leadership. Here, the real policy playbook, finance, roads, reforms. Disinvestment, nothing is off the table. The inside views, uncensored. Only at Adani Business Today, India at 100, 8th August 2025, Shangri-La Eros, New Delhi.
Putin is smart, which of course he's smart. Yesterday, reporters asked me if I thought President Putin